In 1966, a remarkable event unfolded in the realm of scientific literature that would eventually capture the imagination of many. A scientist named Dr. Chan Thomas, a former engineer at McDonnell Douglas, penned a book titled The Adam and Eve Story. However, before this groundbreaking work could reach the public eye, it was swiftly classified by the CIA. Why was this classified, and who was Dr. Chan Thomas, and what was in his book? It wasn't until several years ago, upon its declassification, that the world caught a glimpse of its contents. Yet, only 57 out of the original 284 pages were made available, heavily redacted by the CIA. This secrecy begs the question, what could possibly be so alarming in this manuscript that it warranted such concealment for over so many decades, with much of it still held under wraps? The answer lies in the dire predictions made by Dr. Chan Thomas. His book delves into the topic of pole shifts, envisioning cataclysmic events that could bring about the end of civilization as we know it. Thomas proposes a cyclical nature to these pole shifts, suggesting that at regular intervals throughout history, the Earth undergoes dramatic changes that reset human progress, plunging us back into a primitive state akin to the Stone Age. But Dr. Thomas was not the first to propose such theories. Nearly a decade prior to The Adam and Eve Story, Charles Hapgood put forth his own hypothesis on Earth's shifting crust. Despite facing skepticism initially, Hapgood found support from none other than Albert Einstein himself. Over time, evidence has emerged supporting the notion of continental drift, validating aspects of Hapgood's theories. Central to these discussions is the concept of pole shifts. While gradual shifts in the Earth's axis have been documented over geological timescales, Dr. Thomas presents a chilling scenario where such a shift occurs suddenly with catastrophic consequences. He vividly describes a world torn apart by seismic upheavals, ferocious winds, and towering tsunamis, leaving behind a desolate landscape devoid of civilization. What lends credence to Thomas's warnings are the echoes found in various flood myths from cultures across the globe. These myths, often dismissed as folklore, may hold kernels of truth, hinting at past cataclysmic events that shaped human history. Recent archaeological findings, such as evidence of ancient floods in China and the Mediterranean, align with Thomas's timeline, adding weight to his claims. Furthermore, intriguing geological features, like the reshot structure in northwest Africa, fuel speculation about lost civilizations such as Atlantis. While Atlantis remains a subject of debate, the presence of massive ripples in landscapes worldwide suggests past inundations of biblical proportions. In the Pacific, the legend of Mu, another lost continent, finds resonance in geological anomalies and ancient texts. Sites like Nan Madol in Micronesia hint at advanced societies that vanished in cataclysmic events, leaving behind enigmatic ruins. As we ponder the implications of Dr. Chan Thomas's warnings, we confront the unsettling possibility of a recurring cycle of destruction. While skeptics may dismiss his claims as alarmist, the convergence of geological, archaeological, and mythological evidence paints a sobering picture of our planet's tumultuous history. Easter Island, a remote speck in the vastness of the Pacific Ocean, boasts one of the most enigmatic archaeological wonders of the world, the Moai statues. These monolithic figures, renowned for their imposing heads, hold secrets hidden beneath the surface. Contrary to popular belief, these statues aren't merely heads, but possess bodies buried deep underground. The question arises, how did these massive statues come to be buried in the earth? One theory suggests that the ancient islanders first carved the statues, then dug holes to bury them up to their necks before finally filling in the surrounding space. Another possibility is that the statues were originally above ground, but were later buried, perhaps by natural forces or human intervention. The origin of the people who created these remarkable sculptures is another puzzle. Mainstream anthropology suggests that Polynesian settlers voyaged thousands of miles across the Pacific in canoes to inhabit Easter Island. However, some intriguing connections have been drawn between Polynesian culture and distant civilizations such as Greek and Egyptian, raising questions about potential alternative migration routes or cultural exchanges. One striking similarity lies in the worship of a sun god on Easter Island, resembling the Egyptian deity Ra. These parallels hint at the possibility of ancient cultural intermingling or a shared ancestral heritage. Dr. Chan Thomas proposed a cyclical cataclysm theory, suggesting periodic global upheavals that could explain such cultural connections and the recurring motif of sun worship across diverse civilizations. But what triggers these cataclysmic events, and when might they occur? Dr. Thomas outlined a compelling scenario for a global cataclysm, drawing on geological and astronomical phenomena. He postulated a cyclical disruption of the Earth's magnetic and electrical fields, leading to a rapid shift in the planet's axis and catastrophic consequences. According to Dr. Thomas, when the Earth's magnetic and electrical orderliness is disrupted, the shallow, molten layer beneath the crust becomes a free liquid, facilitating the movement of the ice caps and causing the planet's axis to tilt dramatically. This sudden shift would unleash chaos, with devastating winds and flooding sweeping across the globe at supersonic speeds. Despite the sensational nature of Dr. Thomas's predictions, some aspects of his theories align with scientific understanding. Geological evidence supports the occurrence of past global floods and seismic events that could trigger significant shifts in the Earth's axis. Moreover, the Earth's magnetic field is known to undergo periodic reversals, although the timing and extent of such events remain uncertain. While Dr. Thomas's work has been met with skepticism and criticism, it raises thought-provoking questions about humanity's vulnerability to natural disasters and the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations. As we grapple with the implications of climate change and environmental degradation, his warnings serve as a sobering reminder of the fragility of our planet and the importance of understanding its past to safeguard its future. In the end, whether Dr. Thomas's predictions will come to fruition remains uncertain. Yet his provocative insights compel us to contemplate the mysteries of our world and the profound impact of geological and astronomical forces on human civilization. As we navigate an uncertain future, we must heed the lessons of the past and strive to protect our planet for generations to come.